9,000 workers at Ford's Kentucky truck plant are once again threatening to go on strike, and this time it's over disputes surrounding local contract negotiations. UAW officials say Ford is failing to address health and safety issues, and if these problems are not resolved by Friday, KTP won't hesitate to hit the picket lines. WHAS11's Connor Steffen talked to the local UAW president about the possibility of a strike.
Could the largest and most profitable Ford plant once again go on strike?
So it's important for the membership to know that we've put, a perimeter, a hedge of security, right? Protection around our membership.
UAW Local 862 President Todd Dunn says the more than 9,000 UAW workers at Ford's Kentucky truck plant are ready to go on strike next Friday if necessary, over local contract negotiation sticking points. Though UAW negotiators have seen movement on Ford Motor Company's end since announcing the potential move Friday.
Yesterday was a lot of movement. The focus was to engage Ford Motor Company with that tool in the tool belt. To get the negotiations completed, right?
In a statement shared with WHAS 11 News Friday, a Ford Motor Company spokesperson said, quote, "Negotiations continue and we look forward to reaching an agreement with UAW Local 862 at Kentucky Truck Plant." Ford's Louisville assembly plant resolved its local agreement in January. KTP is one of 19 other Ford plants still working to resolve local agreements. Dunn would not speak on specific sticking points during our interview.
There's not many. And we're moving the needle, and I think we're going to close it out soon. I hope we do.
But in a UAW press release sent out Friday, officials said central issues in negotiations are health and safety inside the plant. It also mentions the company's attempts to, quote, erode the skilled trades at KTP.
However, that formula we talked about, we want to uphold the integrity of that and make sure that we can still have the number of trades we need to keep the plant running.
As one key part of the national UAW deal, Ford is offering $50,000 buyouts to older skilled KTP and LAP workers. As of now, Dunn says about 750 workers across both plants are seeking a buyout.
UAW Ford is on top of actually knowing what those numbers are. So I would not deflect, but allow the collective bargaining to answer that question.
As bargaining continues and a strike looms overhead, local UAW officials remain hopeful a resolution will soon be reached. Connor Steffen, WHAS 11 on your side.
Now, this threat of a strike comes after strong comments from Ford's top executive about last year's strike. CEO Jim Farley says the strike changed the company's relationship with the union and it could have some long-standing effects. The relations between the company and the union has Ford, quote, thinking carefully, end quote, about where it will build future vehicles. Farley said, quote, our reliance on the UAW turned out to be we were the first truck plant to be shut down. The UAW made strong wage gains after a 6-week strike at select Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis plants. Top skill factory workers, because of that strike, are now getting a 33% raise. More local news for you now. A man is behind bars after being arrested on Friday. 23-year-old Stephen Robinson Jr. was arrested in connection to a deadly shooting that happened in the California neighborhood back in November. He's facing charges of murder, wanton endangerment, and possession of a handgun by a convicted felon. Robinson is expected to make his first court appearance coming up on Monday, February 26th. And an Indiana man is behind bars at the Clark County Jail this morning for an alleged stabbing. Police say 27-year-old Ryan Fox stabbed a man inside a Charlestown apartment Friday afternoon. Charlestown police say they received calls about a man trying to force his way into a second-floor apartment located on Main Street, which is just off of Market. The victim was taken to the hospital for surgery and is stable, we're told. Police say they found Fox 20 minutes later, about a block away from the scene. He's currently charged with attempted murder, burglary with a deadly weapon, aggravated battery, and criminal recklessness.